Morning, everybody. What is it? Why do you carry all those bottles in your hand, boy? What is that? Why? To apply here? Then? I think he's the vice captain. Yes. Captain, vice captain, they need training. 3 hours training. Duties are like this, huh? Okay. Today is Sunday. Our first evaluation test is over. You can sit down, Nada. Sit down. Our first evaluation test is over. What are writing, miss? Why? You didn't do homework at home? So why are you writing then? Why? Keep hand down. What is home's work? What is class work? What is project work? Distinguish them. And do, accordingly. Time management is important. So last time there was a presentation from Nissan and what else? Prenzel Acharya, right. So today there are two presentators. One is Saksham, Timasina and Prashant, Shrestha. Prashant, you can come from that side. Eh? So let's welcome them on the stage. So already here. Saksham, please come. Just you keep and whenever you give your friend, one can stand that side. It can be done from here only. Okay, right? Okay, yes, continue.
Okay, Namaskar and a very warm good morning to you all. And you all know who I am. It's Saksham Timasina from grade 9. I'm a scholar of Saksham Anupam Vidya Southern School. Let me present you the presentation. Okay, so here are the table of contents. My topic is mushroom. My topic is mushroom, and here's the table of contents. First subtopic, as you can see here, is mushroom, and second is structure of mushroom. Third one is life cycle of mushroom and uses of mushroom farming, best way to store and use mushrooms, difference between poisonous and edible mushrooms, and here's a diagram that shows the mushroom. Let me proceed, and the next topic is mushroom. Mushroom are the fruiting bodies of the certain fungi, serving as the reproductive structures responsible for producing and dispersing spores. While they may look like plants, they actually belong to their own biological kingdom, fungi, and are more closely related to animals more than flora. As you can see, as written in the presentation, mushrooms are the as written in the slide, mushroom are the fruiting bodies of a certain fungi. Its kingdom is fungi, and it is they okay, next topic. Mushrooms are the fleshy spore bearing fruiting bodies of fungi, typically produced above ground on soil or other food sources. While often mistaken for plants, they belong to the separate unique kingdom fungi and do not photosynthesize. Instead, they obtain nutrients from decaying organic material via a hidden network of thread-like filaments called mycelium. They do not photosynthesize, or they do not do photosynthesis for preparing their food. Either they can depend on others by decaying or on decaying organic matters for the survival of them. And the next subtopic, as you can see, is structure of mushroom. Instead of elaborating, I have written the structure of it in what do you call points. The visible structure, the sporocarp, the physical structure, the sporocarp, Sporocap carp. The part that pops up above the ground is specifically designed for reproduction. Cap pileus, the top part of the mushroom that protects the spore producing surface. Caps come in various shapes, conical, flat, or convex, and collars to attract insects or shed water. Gill spores or teeth located on the side of the cap. This is the hymenium, the tissue layer where spores are developed. Gills look like thin paper blades. Pores like a sponge-like surface. Stems type, the stalk that lifts the cap high enough for the wind to catch the spores. Ring annulus, a skirt-like membrane sometimes found on the stem. It is a remnant of partial veil that protected the gills while the mushroom was young. Vulva, a cup-like structure at the very base of the stem, hidden at below soil level. This is the remnant of the universal veil that once enclosed the entire young mushroom like an egg. Okay, the main thing to remember is the four parts of the mushroom. They are pileus type, mycelium, and also gills. Okay, pileus is like an umbrella. Pileus is like of a umbrella like structure that protects the mushroom, and gills is responsible for the reproduction of the mushroom. Stipe is like a stem that is like a body, at last it's mycelium, that is under the soil and which absorbs nutrients. Okay, that's all. And now next topic is, okay, life cycle of mushroom. Okay, the World Wide Web mycelium. Okay, the mycelium is derived or described by this sentence: World Wide Web, Wood Wide Web. Mycelium doesn't just eat; it connects. It forms a symbiotic network with tree roots, trading minerals for sugar. In a forest, mushroom act as biological internet, allowing trees to stock and share nutrients. Rapid growth. Mushrooms can be double in size in just 24 hours. They don't grow by cell division like plants. Instead, their cells act like tiny balloons that rapidly inflate the water with water. Spore power. A single medium-sized mushroom can release billions of spores. Some species use active discharge, literally launching spores into the air using microscopic water droplets like a catapult. Longevity. While the mushrooms on the surface last only a few days, the underground mycelium can live for thousands of years. One colony in Oregon is estimated to be over 2400 years old. Okay, okay, here's a diagram that shows the life cycle of mushroom. As you can see here, here's a figure of mushroom. The gills, inside the gills there are hymenium, subhymenium, and this inflated the spores in, and after that the germination is done, and then mushroom mycelium is produced. There are, and then the life cycle uses of mushroom. Importance of mushroom in human health. Mushrooms are often called superfoods because they provide a unique nutritional profile that bridges the gap between vegetables and meat. They are the only source of vitamin D in the produce, and they produce acyl and certain contain powerful antioxidants not found in most other foods. In economic importance, high profit, low space, they grow vertically on waste like straw, making them much more profitable per square meter than traditional crops like rice. Fast turnover. You can harvest in just 3 to 6 weeks, providing farmers a quick year-round cash flow. New industries beyond food. They are now used to create eco-friendly leather packaging and expensive medicinal supplements. Okay, mushrooms are widely used for the for the benefits of human health. Mushrooms are cheap, also cheap, and they provide a wide variety. They contain protein, minerals, which are very important aspects for the human health. Um, and next is economic importance. By selling mushroom, farmers and private individuals can um, can get profits. Okay, now let me call my friend Prashant, bro. Take it.
Mushroom farming. Mushroom farming has become one of the most successful organizations in Nepal over the last decade. It has grown from a small scale active in the Kathmandu Valley to a national commercial industrials that is known of fundamentally sources of income for thousands of farms. Mushrooms farming it's become one of the most successful uh, agricultural in Kathmandu. Uh, uh, Best way to uh, store and use mushrooms. Mushrooms are about 90% water. So the goals is to keep them from uh, getting to dry out. The papers bag um, method. New store fresh mushrooms in a slim plastic bag. They will sweets and turn slimy within a day. Put them in a brown paper bag. The paper absorb excess motions will stay along them to breathe. Keep them in the main body of the fish, not the crabbing door, which is too dumb. They will stay fresh for about 5-7 days. Don't wash until needed. Only wash or wave your mushrooms right before you are ready. Uh, Cook them. If you wash them and then store them, they will grow quickly. How to dry mushroom? By uses chemicals in mushroom conservation. Chemicals are permanently used for instruments to kill mold or to absorb the pH levels of the straw. However, improved use can simplify impacts the moisture balance and dryness of the mushroom is into way dry the growing phase and after heating by drying in sun. When a mushroom is placed in direct sunlight, sources of physical and environmental effects work through to access the drying process. This is a common method for preventative, but the interception of the suns can significantly change the mushroom's structures and nutrient profile. Additional store method belong to sun dry. There are several others effective methods to remove moisture and preventive mushrooms. Each method affects the final taste and dryness differently depends on how to height and area are operated. Difference between areas and relatives
What is that?
mushrooms.
Difference between what?
Difference between edible and
Edible and poisonous mushroom. So,
which is between beetles and poisonous mushroom found in some forest. You should first experiment the physical structures at the base and on the stem. Many daily poisonous sprays, practically those in the family physics of Veleva, which is cup-like sets at the very bottom of the stems and a rings of like annual near the top. It contains many popular area mushrooms in this forest, such as uh, Timonius lack this scope, and insects have a long traveling PJS hides or root that extends deep into the ground towards trimmed mold. Around major inches is the color and natures of the gills located under the cup. Fish often have spotted pure white gills that remains white throughout their life cycles. Ears sprigs may have gills that are more spread out or changed to a cream. Uh, Pinkish or brownish hue has very as they mutes and release source. You can also perform a whisper print by placed a cup on a piece of paper with not a perfume rules may lead
are you reading only or are you explaining also?
forest
Huh?
mushroom leave of white express uh, print where many areas once levels behind the dark or dead print. Other points. Another major areas is the colors and naturals of the gills located under the cup. Poison, poisonous bears form have coarse, pierced white gills that remains white throughout their life cycles. Areas strains may have gills that are more spread out or changed to a cream, pink or bronze hue as they mates and real skirts. You can also perform a spear prints by placed a cup on a piece of paper. White knot of pustules may lead forest mushroom leaves of white straw print where many areas once learns behind darkness or dryness prints. Thank you.
Mike, give me mic. Okay, thank you very much, Masters Saksham Timasina and Prashant Shrestha. You have tried, but this is not based on your course book. In course book, there was difference between edible mushroom and poisonous mushroom. Hello, Sakshamji. How do you make this one? You have to make in PowerPoint. Read the chapter and make. Why? Did you use other applications? Then how it came like this? Is it matching? Where the name of poisonous mushroom? Where is edible mushroom? Where is hypha? Where are the parts of gills? Is it in the book or not? Your books have content, I'll show you. Your books contents is like this. But your presentation became different about class 9. Class 9's. What is the page number? Mushroom page number? Sorry? 45. Okay. Where are these things? These names of these mushrooms, where are they? Structure of mushroom, where is this? And this one, where is it? This type of habit is very bad, isn't it? You must read and make slide from book, not from others. Typing in AI and just gives and copying, that is wrong method. So that does not help you. Main thing is that. Life cycle of mushroom, it was the things. And diagram was this one. You keep another diagram. Book based you have to do. Book based. And uses of mushroom. You important mushroom, where is it? Typical, little you have to do. All the things that was not matching with this one. This one and that doesn't match. Check it. Protein, vitamin, minerals, medicinal value, economic importance, mushroom farming, cultivation of mushroom, and this uses of mushroom, edible and poisonous mushrooms, and what there difference between or not? Where is it? How did you make it? Haphazardly. Other points in that means that is only formality. You fulfill the formality, but you didn't follow the format. You must follow the format. Book based slides must be prepared. Okay. Now next week, roll number 7. Which roll number 7? Yeah, your duty, because we are discussing the chapter force and motion. So your and next who is after Prashant? Prashant, what is your roll number? You have made 8. 8 now 7. Well, who has made 7? Your duty. 7 you do, and who will be your partner? Pranil. Pranil and Anuja, they are going to present. Yeah. No. Prashant, what is your roll number? 21. Who is 22? Pranil. The Pranil's duty, isn't it? So Pranil and Anuja, you just discuss. Did you send your slide and you check it whether it is book based or application based? If not up to date, you prepare again and read. Prashant, what is that? There are 4 areas of learning: reading, writing, listening, speaking. You have to be smart in reading also. That's why I just say many times, please read. Hey, Dipson, what is going on there? What is going on? You focus here. Who is very weak in activities, especially classroom activities, and he distracts in 9 times and again. It's very bad. So you need to read letter by letter in a systematic way. Suppose if it is there like differences between edible and non-edible mushroom, smell, pleasant and earthy, unpleasant and creed. So must utter, then you can get the idea. Okay, now we have got near about 10-15 minutes left. Open the